Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This morning I weighed myself and I was 60.60 kilos, 60.6, meaning a gain of 750 grams on the scale. Let's take a look at the meals. So first of all, in the morning I felt really tired. I decided to juice beetroots and carrots. So I had a beetroot juice on like I was fasted. I could feel it in my, going down in my liver, because the beetroot juice is great for the liver to help strengthen the liver functions, but I could really feel it and it wasn't really comfortable. So maybe this could mean that my liver could do with a little detox, a little cleaning out. I did that yesterday, and then I followed with a carrot juice. So I have here a juicer. It's not a slow masticating juicer. It's not a good quality juicer, meaning that I need a lot of ingredients. Like I needed a lot of beetroot to generate one glass of juice. But it's better than nothing, and I really enjoyed these juices. So after the two juices, an hour later, I had fresh cheese, again, muesli and grapes. And later on, for lunch, 2 eggs, 2 toasts, and butter. Final meal, another fish curry, was really good. Again, we don't have a lot of condiments here. We're on holidays, so it's not like I could change the recipe. So we bought some curry powder. That's all we bought, because we're not going to get equipped for just a couple weeks. But it is getting a little repetitive, so obviously a little boring. So what I did is I had a little ice cream, and I decided, instead of eating a few bites of the other ice cream, I had a full ice cream sandwich for myself. Yesterday, I said, you know what? I'm on holidays. I just want to have the full thing, and I did. So in terms of steps, I did not walk at all. I 0 steps. I went a little bit outside, but whatever. It was just because I had blisters and I needed them to heal before today. Just take 24 hours not to walk in shoes. And then I didn't go to the gym. It was my day off, so I didn't do anything yesterday. I really was in a resting day. So we're gonna take a look at the numbers. So in terms of total calories, we're talking about 1,908 calories. 197 calories came from protein. 1,104 calories came from carbs. 507 calories came from fats. Well, that's okay actually, but the carbs were pretty high. In terms of desserts, because there was a full ice cream sandwich, and a little ice cream, we're talking about 451 calories. So 451 calories worth of desserts. That's pretty high. If you want to keep your calorie deficit at 1,400 on average, weekly average, 450 calories of dessert is a lot, because you only have 1,050 calories worth of nutritious food, and that's not a lot. So bottom line, okay, I gained weight on the scale. And if you're an economist, you know about the Adam Smith tunnel, it's going up and down and up and down, and it's exactly what my weight is doing. It's the snake in the tunnel, right? It's stuck in a tunnel, up and down. It's not going up higher than 61.50. It's not going lower than 59.75 kilos. And so my snake is kind of maintaining at the moment. That's not really super, and to be honest, am I disappointed? Yes, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm disappointed about. I'm not disappointed about the fact that I'm kind of maintaining, okay, at the moment. I'm disappointed about the fact that I have a really good method that works for me, but I cannot apply it here. First of all, again, too warm to cook. Like a meal prep would take me about an hour of cooking for 4 days of food. But that hour in the kitchen at 30 degrees with no AC, I cannot see that happen. So already meal prepping is out of the question. On top of it, I don't have containers. I don't have anything to put the food in. I think I have 1 glass container to put food in. So that's not enough to meal prep. And then last of all, but the most important, I don't have a food scale. I have no idea. I've been giving you numbers every day. I have no idea if they're accurate, I ate for 1,908 calories yesterday. That's a gross estimation of the actual amount of calories that I had. I don't have a food scale. And without a food scale, I am not guaranteed to lose any weight. I am not guaranteed to lose anything, because I never know if I'm in a calorie deficit. I can be eating as healthy as I want every single day, even if I took away the ice cream and replaced it by something healthier. Unless I take it away and I don't replace it by anything, then I might be in a calorie deficit. Like you'd say, oh, well, if you want to lose weight, you could do that. Yeah, I could. But where I'm disappointed is because I can usually eat ice cream or chocolate or dessert when I meal prep, because I know I have exactly 900, between 600 and 900 calories in my prep meals. I have 3 meals a day that are already calorie counted. So when you know you have 600, 700, 800 calories in 3 meals, you eat these 3 meals, you still have hundreds of calories to go to 1,400 and still stay under your calorie deficit. And you can have fruits, you can have bread, you can have crackers, you can have cheese, you can have a glass of wine, you can have anything you want extra from these 3 meals that are prepped and calorie counted. That's why I'm disappointed, because now I kind of want to lose a little bit of weight, but I don't have my method, I don't have my scale. So I need to look for another way to do so, and that's intuitive eating. And intuitive eating is very hard. I'm going to be honest with you. It's the perfect way to eat. Oh, I feel like having an ice cream, I'm going to have an ice cream. I feel like having a nectarine, I'm going to have a nectarine. But it's not a guarantee at all that you're going to be losing weight on intuitive eating. And by the way, I'm absolutely not talking about intuitive eating as a thing you should be doing, simply because I have no experience in teaching anything about intuitive eating. I don't know anything about intuitive eating, so other than it's basically eating what you want when you want. But isn't it the way that we kind of gain weight in the first place? I wanted to eat that, so I had that, and then years later I was 20 kilos or 60 pounds overweight. Isn't that intuitive eating? Anyways, my point is, this channel is not about intuitive eating. This channel is about meal prepping, sometimes fasting, and counting calories, because this is a guarantee. And I use my example to show you it's a guarantee that you will lose weight, as long as you weigh everything that you cook, because you need to have an accurate calorie count of everything that you're eating. If you want to discount a diet or anything, you need to make sure that, first of all, you knew exactly how many calories you ingested before saying, well, that doesn't work. Eating, 3 groups, protein, carbs, and fats, it doesn't work. I need to stop eating carbs, or I need to stop eating fats, because you haven't counted your calories in the first place. You won't be able to know if you were in a calorie deficit. And that's the whole point of this channel. So yeah, and you know what? We still have 12 days. It's going to go up and down. It's going to fluctuate. Today's a new day, but it is very important to look at your numbers. And when I look at my numbers today, I'm kind of, it doesn't mean that there's no weight loss happening in the background and my body is not, like just taking its time, but on the scale, it certainly doesn't look like it. And my estimation of my calories is a high estimation. Like, I think I am, or low. I think I'm not in a calorie deficit at the moment. I think I'm underestimating the calories that I enter in Chronometer. And when I put them in my file, I don't know, 1,908 calories yesterday. It was probably more like 2,300 calories. I wouldn't be surprised if the curry, because there was so much rice, had a lot more calories than I thought. So all that to say, I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're still doing it until for the next 12 days. And after that, we'll see what we do. But I hope everything's good on your end, and I'll see you tomorrow for feedback on today's data. Have a good one. Bye.